This bill represents a significant bipartisan step forward.
Senate leaders reach a 2-year deal, budget deal, pumps money into military and adds billions to help victims of last year's hurricanes. It's unclear what will happen to immigrants brought to the U.S. illegally as children. Good evening from Washington, D.C. Thank you to those of you joining us from around the world for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Lauren Ashburn. The agreement is likely to be added to a stopgap spending bill passed by the House Tuesday. It's aimed at averting a government shutdown this week. Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi reports. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Lauren. Democratic leader Chuck Schumer called the deal the best thing they've done for the middle class and the economy. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says it doesn't deal with dreamers, but he says the two parties will be able to debate immigration plans soon.
This bill is the product of extensive negotiations among congressional leaders and the White House.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell strikes a deal, and Minority Leader Chuck Schumer celebrates it.
After months of legislative logjams, this budget deal is a genuine breakthrough. After months of fiscal brinkmanship, this budget deal is the first real sprout of bipartisanship.
The budget would provide the Pentagon and domestic programs with huge spending increases. It would give $4 billion to rebuild VA hospitals and clinics, $6 billion to fighting the opioid epidemic, and $90 billion in overdue disaster aid. But the bill doesn't address the dreamers. And Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi says she won't back a deal without a fix for those immigrants brought here illegally as children. Pelosi today cites a statement by the U.S. bishops.
The bishops go on to say, the church has recognized and proclaimed the need to welcome young people. Whoever welcomes one of these children in my name welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me does not welcome me, but the one who sent me. Mark 9:37.
But the California Democrat has consistently voted against pro-life legislation in her 30 years in Congress, despite the bishop's countless appeals for the unborn.
House Democratic leader Pelosi held and is holding the House floor for many hours. She says she won't back the Senate deal unless Speaker Ryan promises the House will vote on protecting dreamers. Now, Tea Party conservative groups are blasting the Senate budget deal, calling it fiscally irresponsible, saddling future generations with debt. Lauren?
The Democrats, Jason, have always said the deal for dreamers is a must. Tell me what's happening there.
Yeah, Senator Schumer says he hopes Speaker Ryan will do what McConnell has done, promise a dreamers debate. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says that process will be fair to all sides, allowing senators to introduce their own plans and changes.
Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi. Thank you, Jason.